Hola estudiantes. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Whatever time of day you are watching this, remember that buenos días is good morning, buenas tardes, good afternoon, buenas noches, good evening or good night. Okay, so let's get started. I want to introduce to you a little bit about conjugating verbs. And I know you probably look like that little dude on the screen. What the heck is that? Conjugating verbs. Conjugating is not a word you usually walk around saying. It's just a technique that we do to Spanish verbs to change the meaning just a little bit, okay? So we're going to start with these verbs that you already know: tomar, esquiar, nadar, comprar, hablar. And I want you to look at them. What do they have in common? What do they have in common? Kind of analyze for a minute, a few seconds. All right, here we go. Well, they all end in AR. If you look at them, they all end in R. You can start there. But these 5 all end in AR. So we're going to use that AR, and we're going to do some changing to it. All right? Here's what you know so far. Me gusta esquiar. I like to ski. Me gusta nadar. Me gusta tomar café. Quiero. I want. Comprar helado. Quiero hablar contigo. And in these examples, the me gusta, the quiero, that all represents who likes, who wants. I like, me gusta. Quiero, I want. It can't mean you like, he likes, she wants, we want. It can only mean I like, I want. All right? And in these examples, esquiar means to ski, to swim. I like to drink coffee. I want to buy. I want to speak. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of manipulation to those verbs and change it. We're going to change it. We're going to conjugate it. Like nadar, we're going to take that AR and we are going to drop it, and then we're going to replace it with an O, just like in quiero. Okay? Now, nado says I swim. Doesn't say I want to swim. It doesn't say I like to swim. It says I swim. Doesn't say he swims. Doesn't say we swim. It says I. Okay, that O, okay, and I always make mine pink right now because in the present tense, I swim, I color code pink. That O represents the word I. Now, it only represents the word I when it's attached to a verb. You can't walk around and say, oh, and it means I, okay? There is a word, I think you know it, yo. Yo is the subject pronoun I. But right now, we're just talking about a letter that we attach to our verbs to make that verb mean I do something, okay? So if we take this phrase, I swim on Fridays, and we take this verb nadar, we change the AR to an O. Now you have I swim on Fridays. Nado los viernes. And it's that simple. We're going to keep it that simple at this point, and then we'll add as we go along, okay? So if you want to say I drink coffee, you're going to take tomar, drop the AR, change it to an O, tomo café. I drink coffee. You're going to take I buy books. You want to say I buy books. You don't want to say I like to buy books. You don't want to say I want to buy books. You want to say I buy books. Comprar, drop the AR, change it to an O, compro libros. Now it tells you who buys books. So when we take this AR off and change it to another letter, it tells you who buys books, okay? All right, let's keep going. I ski in winter. So you take esquiar, the AR. We're only working with AR right now. Drop it, change it to an O. Esquío en invierno. I ski in the winter, Okay, let's try I talk in class. Take hablar, ends in AR, drop it, change it to an O. Hablo en clase. I speak in class. So if you have me gusta esquiar, let's change that to I ski. Pause if you need to. How would you change I like to ski to simply I ski? Okay. I hope you got esquío. So me gusta, I like to ski. But if you want to say I ski, esquío. Okay. Let's move on. Me gusta nadar. Change that to I swim. This says I like to swim. Change that to I swim. And you get nado. So look at those two. Compare them. Analyze them. Me gusta means I like. Nadar means to swim. I don't want to say me gusta nado because then I say I like, I swim. Because when I change that AR to O, this word now means I swim. Here's where we get the I up here. Me gusta already has I in it. Me gusta nadar. Okay? Let's try this one. Me gusta hablar. Change that to I speak. Pause if you need to. And you get hablo, hablo. Me gusta tomar café. Pause, change it to I drink coffee. Tomo café. Me gusta comprar libros. Change that to I buy books. And you get compro libros. Analyze, compare. Me gusta, I like. Comprar, to buy. But when I change AR to O, I get I buy books. And that is it. So that's what we're going to do this lección is I want you getting used to changing the verbs, conjugating the verbs to mean I do something. Okay? Because I want you to be able to say, I like to do something. I want to do something. I can do something. Those are three things you already know. So now I want you to be able to say, I do something. Okay? Buena suerte.